While everybody's while everybody's making jokes about Trump maybe turning the Gulf of Mexico into the Gulf of America or buying Canada, buying the Panama Canal, buying Greenland, listen, guys, the off-topic show. I'm not a conservative. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a liberal. I'm not a Democrat. I'm none of that. And once you stop trying to pick a side, you can finally decide we're on a bumpy ride. Look at this. We should invade Greenland and Panama. Hell yeah. We should help Ukraine defend itself. No, that's pro war. I'm tired of some of you conservatives and Republicans saying, well, a new world order ain't that bad if it brings down the price of eggs since the price of eggs have gone up. No, new world order is not good. It's almost like Donald Trump. Maybe he is working with the deep state. You know what I mean? Some of you guys on the right suck Donald's ass so much and Elon Musk's ass so much that you don't even ask yourself any real questions like, hey, maybe the new world order is already upon us. You look at people like Joe Rogan and Alex Jones who sold their soul to go work with the NWO, and legacy media has died, but the alternative media, you got to decide. Is it no different than the legacy media? Why is it the people that are really trying to tell the truth, you can't even find them? They're all lost in the white noise. Look right here. You don't think Donald Trump is not ruling out invading? Hey, but listen, you guys, Donald Trump is going to be the anti-war guy, right? He's already shown his allegiance to you-know-who we can't even talk about. But hey, you know what? It's totally fine.
Use military or economic coercion?
No.
And can you tell us a little bit about what your plan is? Are you going to negotiate a new treaty? Are you going to ask the Canadians to hold a vote? What is the strategy?
Yeah, I can't assure you, you're talking about Panama and Greenland. No, I can't assure you on either of those two. But I can say this, we need them for economic security. The Panama Canal was built for our military. I'm not going to commit to that now. It might be that you'll have to do something. Look, the Panama Canal is vital to our country. It's being operated by China. China. And we gave the Panama Canal to Panama. We didn't give it to China. And they've abused it. They've abused that gift. It should have never been made, by the way. Giving the Panama Canal is why Jimmy Carter lost the election, in my opinion, more so maybe than the hostages. The hostages were a big deal. But if you remember, and nobody wants to talk about the Panama Canal now because, it's inappropriate, I guess, but because it's a bad part of the Carter legacy. But he was a good man. Look, he was a good man. I knew him a little bit, and he was a very fine person, but that was a big mistake. Giving the Panama Canal to Panama was a very big mistake. We lost 38,000 people. It cost us the equivalent of $1 trillion, maybe more than that. Probably the most expensive, they say it was the most expensive structure, if we call it a structure, which I guess you can, ever built. And giving that away was a horrible thing. And I believe that's why Jimmy Carter lost the election, even more so than the hostages. Those two things.
Trump hasn't even taken office yet, but as you find out on X and you find out on social media, a lot of people on the right, you get labeled an extremist like Nick Fuentes if you question any of this stuff. And now that guy's starting to make a little bit more sense to me because a lot of people will kiss the ground Trump walks on. Elon Musk is not who got Trump elected. It was the middle class America, and they didn't want more wars. They don't want to talk about going and taking over Greenland and the Panama Canal. I mean, this is a little funny, but the reality is this. He's not ruling out that he might have to do something. I mean, we're trillions of dollars in debt, but we don't want more wars. We want wars stopped. Are they going to stop? Probably not. So we got to stop and ask ourselves. I understand Donald Trump was the better selection than Kamala Harris, but is this all part of something bigger? I mean, are a lot of people in MAGA on the right just stopping now, looking for the truth because Trump is president and they're giving up, stopping and searching? Because guess what? I'm never going to stop searching for the truth. There's always something every day we can learn. And if you think you learned it all, well, go piss up a rope. But no, this is weird. And for all you guys trying to label it off-topic show as being a conservative, Republican, Democrat, or liberal, you go ahead and piss up a rope too. I'm going to keep on trying to search for the truth. And while you guys are so cool about a new world order because the price of eggs are going to go down, I got to ask you, have you lost your damn mind?